And on this episode of Yes, You Are the Joke Now, we have this from That Park Place. Chris Hemsworth admits he became a parody of myself and he didn't stick the landing in Thor, Love and Thunder. This man has not stuck the landing, career-wise, in a very, very, very long time. I think realistically, we need to take a look at Chris Hemsworth's career so far, because it makes no sense at all to me. So the first time I saw Chris Hemsworth was in the J.J. Abrams' first Star Trek movie. He played Kirk's father, he died in the beginning, did a good job, had zero issues with that. Then he did Thor. But afterwards, he didn't really have a, ascend to better things. And also dropped dramatically afterwards. So after you're in Thor, big blockbuster, you're expecting to get to bigger and better things, right? I mean, look at Robert Downey Jr.'s career after Iron Man. What did he do? Oscar movies, Sherlock Holmes. He had a lot going on after that. After Thor, what did Chris Hemsworth do? Cabin in the Woods. Now, if you saw Cabin in the Woods, it was a very, very good movie. However, you didn't need Chris Hemsworth for that. You didn't need to book him as if he was the star of this movie. Spoiler alert, he died in the movie. In funny fashion, too. You didn't need him. It was a weird casting out of nowhere. So that didn't really open the doors for him. Afterwards, he did The Avengers. Great movie, fantastic movie. And then he did Snow White and the Huntsman. Dropping down again. Bad movie. Bad franchise. Oh, and then what after that? The Red Dawn remake? Did you guys expect that was going to be good? Oh, then he bounced back with Rush, but who the hell cared about that? Then Thor the Dark World, which people say was the worst Marvel movie at that time, and yeah, I could agree at that time, yeah, that was the worst Marvel movie. And then Black Hat, no one fucking saw that one. Then started his really, really bad descent. Vacation, comedy movie, he was a dumb one. In the Heart of the Sea, no one gave a shit, wasn't a great movie. Sequel to The Huntsman, really bad movie. And then his agent came out of nowhere. It was almost like a blessing from above. His agent came down and said, Chris, you have done essentially nothing since Thor. But don't worry, I have the script for you. This script right here will make you the most well-known man in Hollywood. Ghostbusters 2016. Can you imagine a more demeaning thing? Because obviously, if you're Chris Hemsworth, you know your star, your name is out there. You know you are on the cusp of well-known actors at that time. And your agent comes to you and says, hey, you know what? Here's a script for Ghostbusters. You're not playing any of the Ghostbusters. You're playing the pretty dumb one. Can you imagine what was going through his head reading that script thinking, wow, this is a big piece of shit movie. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Then he was in Ragnarok. Fuck Ragnarok, man. I really hate when people are like, oh yeah, it was the best movie. No, it wasn't. It was so stupid. Taika Waititi, whatever his name is, he's just terrible at these things, guys. He doesn't know comedy. Sure, he did a few random indie movies that gained a little popularity, but afterwards, nothing. Straight dive bomb. Thor Ragnarok was nothing but joke after joke after joke after joke, and it wasn't that great of a movie at all. 12 Strong, who the hell even knows what that is? Who even saw that one? He bounced back a little bit with Infinity War and Endgame, but then afterwards, again, his agent, as if manna from above, and his agent says, Chris, I understand your career is essentially abysmal without Thor. You got no career going on. So you know what? I have a script for you. I have the script for you. Men in Black International. Can you imagine for a second picking up a script of Men in Black and being like, oh, I'm not the star in this? Amazing. Worst agent in Hollywood, next to Scott Adkins and Michael Jai White. Pathetic. Afterwards, what does he do? He plays himself in Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot. Great job. Then Extraction, fantastic action movie. Then he's in Spiderhead. What the hell is Spiderhead? And then, of course, Thor, Love and Thunder. One of the worst Marvel movies ever made. You can't really, like with Extraction, you could say, well, the plot wasn't that, solid, but the action was top-notch. Like, you can't even say that with Thor, Love and Thunder. The action wasn't great in that movie at all. Nothing was good. It wasn't even like pretty to look at. The jokes all fell flat. Natalie Portman, hey, I'm glad she didn't make it at the end of that movie. I don't want to see her going forward as Lady Thor. Just, it did nothing right at all. CGI garbage too. Just what were you thinking with that? Now his upcoming stuff. A Hulk Hogan biopic. That's a coin toss. Biopics right now are either fantastic or garbage. The Iron Claw was one of the best movies of the year. Oscar snub in my opinion. So hopefully this might be a fantastic movie. Who knows with that one. But then afterwards, what does he have? Transformers 1. Optimus Prime he's playing. He looks stupid in the trailer. He's just, again, the dumb one. Mad Max Furiosa. Oh, who is he in that one? The dumb one. Chris, you've done this to yourself. You have what I would say is one of the worst agents in Hollywood history. Is Chris Hemsworth a great actor? I would say he's a fantastic actor. I would say he's above average of an actor. All the movies that are not Marvel related are terrible. These guys, they're nothing. Snow White and the Husband series, that dive bomb quickly. Black Hat, what the hell is that? Spiderhead, what the hell is that? Extraction 1 and 2 were the only ones that moved the needle and made people go, oh wow, that was a really cool movie. But now he's got, again, Transformers, Furiosa. Ooh, that's bad. But Furiosa, that's a coin toss at this point, though. It could either be a great movie, because the first Mad Max movie, the Tom Hardy one, that was a surprise one for me. I didn't expect that movie to be good at all. I watched it essentially as background noise, and afterwards I told people that's one of the best movies of the year. That has never happened to me before. So Furiosa, if it's done the exact same way and the same care and dedication, is going to the same script as that one did, it might be a great movie, but who the hell knows? Who really knows at this point, though? All I know is Transformers 1, that ain't going to be good at all. So Chris Hemsworth saying, oh, I didn't stick the landing with Thor, Love and Thunder. Bro, you haven't stuck the landing with any of these movies outside of Thor. And even in those movies, you're not really sticking the landing. The jokes are terrible. They have turned you into an absolute joke of a character. And one of my first videos on this channel was saying, I really hope that the next Thor movie, they just go all in on him. Just make him into his father. Kill off the daughter, the ridiculous idea of giving him a daughter at the end of that. What the hell are they thinking with that? Kill off the daughter, and then make him go full Odin, saying, okay, I need to protect the 9 realms by essentially annihilating every threat out there. And make Thor the big bad going forward. I think he's going to have to kill Hercules in the next one. I really want that movie to happen because I want to see if I'm right about that. I want them to go, again, full bloody action of it. Do not let this man be okay with it, because Thor realistically has suffered more than any MCU character so far. He has lost everything, and he keeps losing things. So I hope the new Thor movie is knock it out of the park. Just go all in on it, make it great, because Chris Hemsworth's career outside of Thor, it ain't good, man. It ain't good. I mean, realistically, look at all these movies in. Extraction is the only one I can say that, wow, that one was actually good. Everything else, ooh, it does nothing. It does nothing. I mean, I think Black Hat was like the one they were really banking on. I was like, all right, cool. This guy's not really just a Marvel guy. He's a bona fide actual actor. And boom, that didn't work out at all. So what do you guys think about that? You think Chris Hemsworth can finally stick the landing with his comedy going forward? Do you think his agent is just going to go out of his way to destroy this man's reputation and career by giving him the worst piece of garbage movies out there? Let me know what you guys think about that.